Hey YouTube, Grunt Reviews here. As we all know, 5.56 is rapidly approaching a dollar a round or slowly exceeding that. And with sub-zero temperatures over most of the country, it ain't exactly fun to go outside and shoot. So we need to find a decent alternative. Got something here today that may work for you. This is the Mantis Blackbeard AR Auto Trigger Reset Dryfire System. Guys, go down below, hit like, hit subscribe, smash that notification bell, drop a comment, and if you like what we're bringing you here at the channel, there's a link in the description. Feel free to buy us a coffee, and let's get into it. We'll get this bad boy popped open. Basic outer sleeve, we get a cardboard box, and inside that is the kit itself. So all the accessories and everything are included in what is a very nice little carrying case. And we get the two major components of this system. So we get the battery pack that goes in the magwell, and full disclosure, I did charge this before I did the video. And then we have the upper section, which replaces the BCG and charging handle in your AR-15 platform. These are available in three options. They have a red laser, a green laser, and an infrared laser. This particular one, as you'll see when we mess around with the app, is the red laser. But very easy, very simple, drops right in. Only initial, I guess, improvement I would suggest. This is still the old micro USB. With that kind of starting to phase out, it would be nice if they had used a USB-C for the charging instead of the old micro. Not a huge deal, but with this coming out late 2020, early 21, would have been nice to see kind of the latest standard for the charging point. And I know I'm getting a little nitpicky there. Of course, we get the charging cable, a real short one, and then we get the Allen wrench for adjusting the zero. You get, of course, a Mantis sticker, and then we get two cards. This one's instructions, and then this one is the code to get into the Mantis Laser Academy. And that's kind of the whole kit in a nutshell. I'm going to go grab one of my rifles, and we're going to get this thing installed real quick. All right, so got everything charged up, got the BCG portion of it installed. There's nothing to it. If you've ever cleaned your AR, you can put this thing in, slide your charging handle and your bolt carrier out, slide this in, close your takedown pins, and you're ready to go. So on the dust cover side, or the injection port side, we have a dip switch here, and that changes this from momentary, or basically you get a dot every time you fire the trigger, to a constant setting. And the constant setting is what you'll want to set it to when you are zeroing this. So we have two adjustments. We have an elevation and a windage, essentially. And this is not necessarily for an exact zero. What you want to do is make sure the laser is lined up with the bore of the barrel. So if you go too far left or right, or too far up and down, the nice little red laser dot actually turns into a big old nasty circle as it's hitting the barrel and reflecting off of it. So once you get it as close as you can while maintaining that dot, I'll show you the app when we shoot it. You can actually further zero it in the app to your specific optic. So if it's not absolutely perfect, just out of the box, don't worry, there is some adjustment in the app. Obviously, once the BCG's in, you insert your magazine, and you'll actually hear it click a few times as you're inserting it, and now you're ready to go. So every time you pull the trigger, it will reset it for you. This is fully functional with stock, traditional military style triggers or mil-spec triggers, and it is fully functional with drop-ins as well. This is a Rise RA535, and I also do have a Trigger Tech Diamond in my 3-gun rifle that it has worked with as well. I believe they say this is good for up to 10 shots a second. So auto sear guys, if somebody has one, you might be able to tell us a little bit better, but it should be about as fast as you could ever need unless you're Jerry Michalak. So I'm going to set up some of the targets, and they have a couple options on these. So these are available for purchase. You can buy the whole set. I believe it's $15 on their website, or they also offer the PDF copy, and you can download and print yourself. I went ahead and downloaded it, took it over to FedEx and had it put on some heavier paper. So they have a lot of your traditional style targets, your hostage style, your bullseye, IDPA, IPSC or USPSA, your hunt, your traditional silhouette, another silhouette, there we go, a headshot target. This is a control target, so you can actually, with the app, set up more than one target. So if you wanted to do something like a steel challenge, you have that, and this would be your start-stop plate. And they have one that I personally love and hate at the same time, which is dot torture. And then let me see what the last one is. The last one's the FBI bowling pin or milk jug. Let's get this set up, and we'll show you how she runs. All right. So once you get this set up, we have 2 targets set up, downrange on the chair there. And guys, I do have a really small studio here to work with. So once you get into the app, they give you a bunch of different options. So you have dueling. So if you have 2 people, both with the Blackbeard system, you're able to do this. They have some bullseye targets. They have holster draw. So with the Mantis system, you are not limited to just the Blackbeard. Any of the laser ammunition will work with this. So we'll just hit multiple targets, and it'll come up. It'll read the QR code, show us that we have both targets active, and
ready.
There we go. So it will actually give you the breakdown of where you hit, and it'll give you a score, your time for each target, the distance you shot it at, and the date. So what's nice is you can run the same drill over and over, and you can see yourself improve incrementally over time. Of course, you can adjust the number of shots, you can adjust the distance. You can you can add areas, you can add areas which you want to focus on. So if you can get your phone a little bit closer, you can add that into the, you can add those into the target as well. And then the nice thing is we can go into our history, and we can see all the times that I've worked with this. Some of this was using the one, the place I bought this from actually has one of these as a demo, so I got to play with it with my own app here. But it'll give you score, time, and it allows you to review all your shots. What's nice is if you have a Mantis X3 or Mantis X10 and you didn't want to mess with the targets, but you still wanted to work some dry fire and work some trigger control, this gives you both visual feedback here. Of course, if you didn't want the visual feedback, you could use just the X3 or the X10 and get the trigger feedback from that as well, and still use the auto reset system in it. So far, real nice, real easy. These run right around, depends on the laser color, but they're somewhere in the range of $2 to $2.50 with shipping, depending on where you order it from. So far, I've been pretty happy with it. Let me give you my final thoughts, and we'll wrap this up. So, final thoughts on the system, minus some nitpicky stuff. Like I said, the charging port on it runs absolutely flawless. Zeroing on this particular rifle took me about 5-6 minutes. Very easy, very simple to get going. The fact that you can essentially pew all day for maybe half a penny worth of electricity definitely makes it worth it. Being able to use this not only with the Laser Academy app, but also if you already own a Mantis X, the X3, the X10, one of those, it's fantastic. Feels exactly like a real trigger. Obviously doesn't simulate recoil, but the big issue with Dryfire that I've seen with students, other soldiers, and folks alike is you shoot once, you pin the trigger, you charge it, you release the trigger, you get ready, you pin it, and you start to build those bad habits. This allows you to get out of those bad habits. Your trigger is going to function exactly like it should, and it really does help you build skill, and I think it's a fantastic training tool. Right now, this is the cost of, we'll say about 200 rounds of 5.56. Theoretically should last you significantly longer than that ammo. Definitely something worth looking at adding to your training regimen. Guys, as always, stay safe, train hard.